Okay, wait, okay. That's it. That's that. There we go. This device, yeah, this device is currently in use. People, the money just went woo. Yay! Yay! I'm here. Hi. I was talking the whole time. I just thought no one was like acknowledging me, and I was a little bit like. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, welcome to chat. Welcome to stream. It's so nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. It makes me so happy to like have so many people show up right away to stream. You have no idea. It means the world to me to come in here and see like 6 viewers. What? That's crazy. Oh no, I didn't feel I didn't feel ignored. I was just like part of the conversation, and I thought people were responding to me, but like not about wanting free tarot. I was like, oh, we're just chatting. That's nice. I guess we're just chatting today. I'm so glad. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have known. I'm so sorry. This is still only like my 4th or 5th stream, so I'm still getting everything set up. I'll make sure I double check. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for saying something. Anyway, yeah, the crown point system. Isn't that neat? I think it's neat. I think it's cool it moves in real time. I think Katarina deserves #1 for pointing it out. that I wasn't on mic. I was like, wow, I guess we're just chatting today. I guess nobody wants free tarot. Oh. Anyway, we're here. We're cozy. We're having a good time. Last week, Irk said that we should have a mukbang, so I'm here with my single boba and single pudding, and that's gonna be my mukbang today. You're free to join me with a hot drink or a cold drink or a snack or a water. Everybody should have their water. Very important. Oh, cute. You dropped this. I love that. Oh, thank you guys so much. It's so nice to see everybody here. Oh. Okay. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Does anybody, I guess, want to go first? Or we can chat with me actually in the room. We're all here because we have questions. Good. Good. I need the questions. I need the questions. Okay, I'm gonna plug my light back in so that my camera can pick me up a bit better. Yeah, of course. Katarina can go first. There we go. Now the camera should be a bit better. I have the answers. It's true. Miss May has all the answers. Ask me your question, mortal. And I shall answer. I shall answer. Does Zach like me? Yeah, let's find out. Let's find out. And actually, I think I'm gonna use a different deck. I think we're gonna go for... Oh, that's a huge question married in. I don't know if commenting on international sports is... don't make bets off of mine. I mean, do make bets off of my predictions. I do predict very well, but that's a lot of responsibility on one little rabbit. Okay, we're gonna find out about Zach. Let's find out. And then I was also saying, while I was on mute, that, oh, here we go. There's one. We've got the Seven of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords. One more, please. I don't gamble. I mean, good. Healthy habits and all. I've been oh, Ace of Cups. Oh, this is, yeah. Katarina, this is a great reading, actually. I think Zach likes you. I think he thinks you're impressive. I think he thinks that you're like somebody to look up to. Maybe in school or something like that. You're intelligent. He does, I think, have feelings, but he might have baggage. He might have baggage to deal with, but the answer is definitely yes. Yeah! That's what we're talking about. My weekly visit with the Vi's Haunted Rabbit. Yes! Welcome to chat. You're so welcome, Katarina. Okay, so now we've got question number 2. How's Uruguay's women's national team gonna play tonight against Brazil? It's the semifinals. This is an important question. This is extremely important, and like I said, bet on my answers because I'm a great tarot reader. 4 of Swords. Oops. We got Magician reversed. We got 7 of Swords. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Perhaps not well. Perhaps not well. They seem like they might have forgotten something, or something might happen, something bad might happen. Let me move these cards up so they're a little more readable. Like, maybe somebody is sick and, like, didn't tell the coach because they were afraid to say anything. Or like are sicker than they think they are. Brazil's team is exceptionally good. Yeah, it's not for lack of effort, I don't think. I think it feels like, yeah, I mean, that's what my gut says. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to say that somebody on the team is sicker than they think they are and didn't tell anybody because they want to play and they want to do good and they want to, do their best, but something hasn't been said something hasn't been said to the coach that needed to be said to the coach, and it maybe won't go well. Oops. Let's hope that that doesn't, the future with tarot, it's not written in stone. Okay? Usually when a client asks a question, it's about them. So now that they know the answer, they can change the future if they need to. That's like the whole point, is to get advice and stuff. Since the team probably isn't watching my stream, I don't know if we can change it, but it's still not written in stone. Something might change. Something might go their way. I hope so. If we lose hope, I hope it's just us getting outplayed and not injury or something like that. Yeah, me too. I feel like if it's destined, though, then it's written in stone. Well, destiny is different from, like, a tarot reading. A tarot, like, destiny is destiny is destiny. That's not going to change whether you get a tarot reading or not. But if it's not destiny, then it can change as long as you act on the advice of the cards. Get you a job reading for sports teams. I would love a job reading for sports teams. I'm not so sure that they're interested in a haunted rabbit. I might have to rebrand. I might have to rebrand. But I bet it pays a lot of money. A haunted rabbit who loves sports. Ooh. It would be a cool gig. Do I love sports? I love women's soccer. Okay, Meriden got her question out. What should I look forward to the rest of the week? Maybe the Mariners are looking for a rabbit. Maybe if I was like a mermaid or something. What should I look forward to the rest of the week? Important. Let's find out. It's only Tuesday. Have a whole week ahead of you. What you're looking forward to tonight is hanging out with your friends, is eating a good snack, is drinking a good drink. Whoa! Must be the last time I call it soccer. Yeah. Sorry. That's a my bad. Oh, whoa, wait, hold on. Roll back the clock. A jackalope with moose antlers? Fool. 10 of Wands. Very dichotomous cards. We got two sides of a coin here. Oop. And that's very funny. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is looking forward to something. I think that's silly that I put that in there for you. What are you looking forward to for the rest of the week? That is a great question. It looks like you might think you have nothing to do this week, and in actuality, you're going to have so much to do. Like, and not in a bad way, just like in a really busy, lots to do kind of way. It could be good, could be bad. But if you think you don't have anything on your schedule, think again. you might be looking forward to next week when you don't have things on your schedule. Let's find out, like, what, though. That's a classic. Yeah. Yeah. I still want to know what, though. So let's find out what you're looking forward to this week and not just how much you're looking forward to this week. Oh. Candle dressing. Sharp as nails, engraving my will, intention spoken, declare what will be. Well, if you're not busy on Saturday. 12. Setting intentions, clarity, asking for what you want. How much of your dreams and desires are truly your own? Are they crafted out of what is expected of you, or are you self-aware? Or are you self-aware, making intentional choices? Receiving this card suggests a lack of clarity. You don't know what you want because perhaps you're too afraid to claim it. Clear out any outdated beliefs about yourself. This still doesn't tell you what you're doing, but I do think that this is huge about, like, picking what you're doing out of this huge list that you'll get. Picking intentionally what you say yes to in the giant list of things that you'll be offered to do this week. You brought a deck to stream? What? That makes me so happy. Yes. Yeah, tell me about your deck. Sorry I was looking down and not paying attention. Oh, and they move? Trying to learn, find that special deck. Classic deck with meanings on it for beginners. Told many times I have a good intuition. Yeah! Okay, yeah. Does anybody want to go next, or do you want to, because we had a poll up on the channel about what we should talk about today in chat while we're waiting for people to ask for readings, and we got 100% for talking about what the different suits mean in tarot. And I would love, like, a follow along. I think that would be so much fun to do. Like a follow along with people learning about the different suits. Yeah, we can do a question though, for sure. That's like the point of the stream. Yeah, they move. Go ahead. Yay! Okay, so we'll do they move, and then we'll do Stephanie. And then I know that there's a few more in the chat that haven't claimed one yet. If you should still move to Tallahassee. Yep, Peculiar, go ahead. You're definitely number 3 now in line, so don't worry. Okay. Should I still move to Tallahassee? Still move to Tallahassee. It's nice to say. It has a good mouth feel. Tallahassee. Things have changed. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah. That's too many. do we got here? Chunk punk. Bunk thunk. Yep, she's gonna be twitchy. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. That's a lot of cards. But something about this feels right. So, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands. That's you being really nervous. They moved to Tallahassee. That's cute. I like that. Yeah, that's you definitely like being nervous, being kind of like reevaluating things, not knowing everything. It might be that you have learned recently that you don't know anything, know everything, or are missing facts or something like this. She just, there we go. There she go. I had to reconnect to my face. And that might be really putting you on edge. You have a big choice to make. It's the beginning of something new and scary. Interested here in what we have going on, because we've got the 1 of Swords and then we got the 2 of Pentacles, which is like a big financial choice. Wonder what that's about. But then we have on top of all of this, we have the Empress, the 10 of Coins, and the Hermit reversed, which are all great cards. Which option they pertain to, I couldn't tell you. Probably to move, because that was the question. Should I move? This might be a resounding yes. This might be a yes. Let's check one more time down here. Yeah, looking back, 3 of Wands. Start, yeah, I think this is a yes. This is a resounding and huge yes. You might get like wrapped up in yourself for a while. You might not have time for friends or fun things, or even like hearing yourself think for a while. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a really good light of, you know, control over yourself, of family, of stability, of bye, Meriden, thank you for coming. Makes me so happy. But yeah, they move. I think they moved to Tallahassee. I think they do move to Tallahassee. Yeah, have a good time with the football. Good luck. That was a lot of cards. 8 cards. They had an opinion about that. The way I'm also on the bus. Okay, Stephanie, drop your question in chat. Peculiar, go ahead and drop it in chat too, just so it's ready to go. We be watching Lady Lapine on transit. Good. We stand public transit in this house. Tarot on the go. Look at my financial situation for the next 6 months. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, immediately we get 2 of Swords. Tightrope walking. Yeah, it was a very strong response. It might have just been nerves, honestly, in your position, which is totally understandable. We've got Seven of Swords reversed. One more, please. Tower, Ace of Pentacles. This is a... I'm not stealing anything. No! I think it's more of a... so you're walking this tightrope. The Two of Swords with the tightrope is usually like a you're gonna make it, though. Like, it's hard, but you're gonna make it kind of card. Seven of Swords and the Tower together makes me think that you're not telling yourself something, and it's, if you don't tell yourself whatever this is, it's not going to go well. Like, and I don't know what it is, but it's something you're not looking at, something you see it, but your eyes are like, nope, that's not there. So if you can tell yourself that, it's the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles are both pretty good cards. They are like hard work and kind of a nervous situation for Two of Swords, but it works out in the end. And the Ace of Pentacles is like the start of a new chapter with your finances. Finances. Doesn't have a CH in it, but that's okay. So, if you can kind of think about, okay, well, if you don't know what it is either, then maybe it could be somebody else isn't. See, but it's reversed. I don't know. I'm going to check with somebody else real quick. I think just one card out of bonk. Yeah, take a look at something. I'm going to ask for clarification on this Seven of Swords. What's up with the Seven of Swords? What's hidden? What's out of sight? What needs... What's behind the back? What needs illuminated? What needs light? What needs the light shown upon it? Oh, Urk asked a question. Heck yeah, I could answer that. Self-care. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the parts in which surrender thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. Remembering. They both fell out. Self-care. Examine areas of your life that have been neglected by exploring other cards in your reading. Okay. What have you ignored in favor of something else? And what can you do today to pay more attention to this area that's literally Seven of Swords reversed? That's not an answer. That's just the same card. Okay, what's remembering then? Oh, how thy glimpse glimmer in the darkest of nights, never forgotten, never still, yet pacing in the mind in the twilight of the night. Remembering invites you to think back to happier days and be reminded of what it was like to feel free and at ease. It's common to lose the feeling of wonder from childhood as we grow into adults. You have pulled remembering to remind you to have fun and to remember the little joys in life. Have you been too serious lately? Life's hard, there's no denying that, but children can see with clear eyes because the harshness of light has not yet weighed them down. You are guided to connect with the parts of you that can see things with pure optimism and joy. That's kind of weird. I mean, for a finance reading, honestly. But I think maybe it's a... I hope that made sense to you, because it's honestly not making sense to me. Let's think. Innocence. I mean, honestly, the only thing that I can really think of is like the way that kids will make toys out of anything, right? When you're a kid, you can just have a stick, you can just have mud. But also I don't want to be like, play with sticks. Play with mud and that'll cure your financial problems. No. Well, I mean, maybe it will. Maybe like literally playing with mud, but I don't mean like starve yourself or don't buy anything nice, right? It's a card about remembering the joys of childhood. I don't want to... Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I've been neglecting me and doing too much with others. Maybe not with others, but like for others. The self-care card, honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Simplify. Whimsy. Whimsy is important. Whimsy into being retired. Yeah, I'll think about it, and if something comes up during string, sorry, I read the word crochet and just my mind went wow. If I think of something during stream, I will say something, but I think for now it's definitely like, take care of yourself, put yourself first. Don't like spend too much time on other people if that's something that you feel like you've been doing. If you're maybe self-care, I hate to be a broken record, but maybe like journal to figure out what that hidden thing is, whatever it is you've been ignoring. Y'all know I'm codependent. Well, that's the opposite, actually, of of not taking care, like not overextending yourself for other people. Codependent is like not being able to take care of yourself, I guess. I don't know. That's what I consider codependent to be. But maybe it means it's a both two-way street. Maybe, yeah, I guess that would make more sense if it was like a two-way street. Anyway, my weird ramblings. I'm gonna think about this during stream. Journaling. Yeah, definitely journal. Because we gotta figure out what that thing that's hiding is. Yeah, pay attention to warning signs. Don't have blinders on. Don't have rose-colored glasses on, was kind of the vibe I was getting. But then remembering came out of nowhere. And was like, hey, what if we put rose-colored glasses on? That's why I'm so confused, right? Because that's what it felt like. That's what the vibe was. It was like, don't put rose-colored glasses on and you'll be fine. Work hard and you'll do great. And then it's like, be a kid. I'm like, what? Anyway, I'll think about it. Next is peculiar. I hope your bus isn't like ready. How do I improve my finances in August? What paths do I focus on? Another finance question. We're actually going to ask Hush. August finances. Oh, wait, hold on. We're going back to Stephanie real quick. You said 6 whole months. That might be it. It might be like buckle down for 6 months and don't forget why you're doing it. Why you're doing it is like in order to have fun later. Does that make sense? Right? Because the reading was like, don't have rose-colored glasses, work hard, you'll be fine. And then the last card, to me, felt like, make sure to remember your rose-colored glasses. So it could be like, buckle down for 6 months and then light at the end of the tunnel. You're doing that in order to have fun. Like, the point of saving money is to have fun. Full stop. That's why we save up. That's why we have emergency funds. It's so, you're not destitute and you can have fun when you need to. I think that might have been it. Okay, now we're actually back to peculiar. August. Oh my God, that came out fast. Justice. Temperance reversed. Hush is out to talk today. Which, like, usually she's a talker, but she, like, talks on her own terms, which I know the artist's name is Hush, but I think it's cute that she talks on her own terms and her name's Hush. Queen of Wands reversed. You get justice all the time. Okay, I'm curious about that. What does it mean to you when you pull it? Or is that like a name it's given you? Because I've been given names. Is that your name in the decks? Yeah. I'm curious now if that's your name in the deck. This person has, I guess it's not pink hair, but it's this giant pink scarf. So we got Justice, Temperance reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. I usually take it as trust in the universe. Then that might be how we take it here. I'm interested. So we've got these 2 reversed cards. What's up with that? Temperance reverse. Temperance to me always feels like the Strength card, and I try and untangle them, and they just get retangled in my head. Because to me, Strength is about holding back. It's about, right, being able to be a lion, being able to be this powerful, unimaginably powerful being and not causing harm because you know what you're doing, you know why you're doing it, you know how to be soft. Justice, or not justice, Temperance, on the other hand, is also about the restraint. So, but it's also not. It's also about, like, I guess it's kind of in between Strength and the Star. Of that, like, motivation, clarity, drive. So you might be Oh, you're in your head. That's what this is about. You're in your head, and you have muddled it up. You've, like, quite literally muddied the waters, right? And you can't see, and you're scared. What, me in your head? Never. Yeah. See, bottom of the deck, Empress. You have this, but you're not trusting yourself. You're not letting yourself be who you are because you're telling yourself you're someone else. You're not letting yourself be the strong, the powerful, the strength, the clear-headedness. You're not letting yourself be the Empress because you're telling yourself you're not. What, little old me? I couldn't be a strong, powerful Empress. No. Universe says trust. Universe says trust. Trust the universe. You are that strong. You can do it. So, I guess it's not really financial advice. So let's see. So your question was finances for August and what direction to go in? Was it? It was what paths do I focus on? Okay, it's trust your gut. What paths do you think you should be focusing on? What paths do you think are, what are you guided to do? Because that's what you need to be doing, and you need to trust yourself. You're more powerful than you think you are. You can do more than you think you can. Who I am in regards to my finances. Oops. I think it's kind of about, how do I say this? Whatever it is, I think that it's also like telling yourself you can't do it is what's causing you any kind of stress. No, maybe that's not right. Telling yourself telling yourself that you can't, or telling yourself it's hard. That might be it. Telling yourself it's hard, telling yourself it's too much, telling yourself that you're just not ready, that you need more time. That's also denying the Empress, right? You have what you need already. You are already that powerful. So if you can get rid of that fear, that's going to free up so much space in your head that your finances will be easy. Because you'll just be doing stuff. And the stuff that you do makes you money already. And I know that about you. Right? Okay, I think that makes sense. Okay, I hope it does. I hope it does. Okay, and then I think the next person to put their question in chat was Irk. Irk said, I'm running a Curse of Strahd campaign, which means at some point I'll be playing the role of an old wise woman, reading definitely not just tarot cards. Any tips for atmosphere, presentation, affectation? Great question. You have come to possibly a bad place. Because I am just a little haunted doll. I am not a I'm not an old, wizened French tarot reader who says that you're stupid and flicks her cigarette and then says that the cards say XYZ, right? But that is like the role to play would be, oh, you come to me because you are so stupid. Let us find out. We will find out. I don't know. That feels like a Russian accent. That doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a French accent. Cards say shut up and trust the universe. That actually, A, yes. B, that's how you need to play. Reading definitely not just tarot cards TM. Cards say shut up and listen. Trust. Don't do that thing. Her cards read my second guessing for filth. Sounds like they're doing the same for yours. Yup. The second guessing takes up so much of your head that you're not doing the thing that you want to do that you're second guessing about. Something like that, but B, trust. Yeah, no, well, too bad. Too bad you have to trust the universe. Stupid. You're so stupid. Let us read the cards. The cards say pay me $600. And also you will be fine. But only if you invite the Duke to the party. As far as atmosphere, is this like IRL or is this over the internet? Because absolutely, you need like incense. You need to turn the lights out. You need like a spirit Halloween, what is that called? Scrying orb? Crystal ball, that's what it is. Ponder the orb. Catch me being a tsundere with the universe. Yeah. Cards say pay your DM. Actually, straight up, the little old lady should say that. Maybe like, there are gods. There are gods who watch over you. You do not respect them. That is to your own detriment, stupid. You should probably do that. See, now I just have a Sienna accent, which I guess is a Russian accent, because whatever. Heck yeah. Yeah. Incense, lights out, weird, nondescript, very bad accent, and just like be rude. Candles, yes. Let's see what the cards have to say about what your ambiance should be. Let's see what the cards have to say about your D&D ambiance. Because my advice is absolutely just be rude. A skull wouldn't hurt. No, it wouldn't. Knight of Cups reversed. A fake out? Bye. Bye the move. Thank you for being here. I'm really glad that everybody came. I'm really glad that you came here. Empress. Yeah, that's the rich tobacco, the like long tobacco pipe. 8 of Wands. Yeah, incense, kind of be in their face, rude. And maybe fake them out. That's the vibe. Is the camera being a little laggy? It shows as laggy on my end. I'm hoping that my computer doesn't absolutely overheat because Microsoft has decided that now is the time to run an unstoppable antivirus check without asking me my permission. Oh? Is the antivirus check? Nope, it's not over. Yes, please invite friends. That would be so happy. Anybody else need a question, or are we going to move on to follow along lesson about the different suits? Yeah, invite. More the merrier. Am I done learning how to draw daggers for a little while? Practice on Tuesday nights. Yeah! Tarot practice with Miss May. Am I done learning? Oh! Oh, rats. Got 7 of Cups. We've got 6 of Wands. Rabbits? What? Am I missing something? Oh, rabbits. Oh, like, oh, rats. That's cute. I like that. It's like every pony. I gotta get that. Okay, busy moment. Gotta go. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy you were here. Have a really good day. Woo. And last one for Reanimator. Oh, last 3, I guess. Sun reverse. No, those aren't supposed to be that way. Yes, not so hot take in this chat. Every pony is great because it offends almost everyone. And for like incredibly stupid reasons that no one can like actually get mad about. Okay, are you done throwing knives? Yeah. Yeah, you're done throwing knives. You have a plethora of choices and they're all going to lead to good outcomes. You're kind of stuck pondering which one to take. Has new value in this post-Uma Musume world. It's true. Absolutely does. All of the memes that are like 2011. I love these ponies on TV. 2025. I love these horses on TV. Like, it's so true. It's so true. Well, Reanimator, this week isn't going to kick your ass. This week's going to be great. You might get stuck in like pondering mode and like overthinking mode but in reality, all choices lead to success. Done throwing knives. Done spinning fire. Decision paralysis? Yes. Consequences? For the decision paralysis, unknown. But for all the other choices that you're wondering about, none. No consequences. What's chat opinion? I need to know, actually. I need to know right now. What's chat's opinion about Uma Musume? Because I am simply but a immortal haunted rabbit. I think it's cute. That's my opinion. I think Cinderella Grey might be a little bit too serious, and I want the show to be about Goldship. Bit dense in the this seems fun world, but it's got the cute to appreciate. Absolutely. Oh, the question was, how does chat feel about Uma Musume? And if the answer is, I don't know what that means, that's fine. That's a great answer. You remain baffled. Yeah, it seems an incredibly baffling series of media. That's fine. Not knowing what it means is fine. Oh, I love the idol bit. I think that it takes the like weirdness and makes it just the right level of weird for me. Like if it wasn't an idol anime, it would just be that level of weird where you're like, this what? And now it's like looped back around where it's like, oh yeah, I get it because I don't get it. I guess. I don't know. I think it's cute. Anybody else in chat with questions? Otherwise, we are going to go into talking about the most interesting predated the game for reasons. Oh, I didn't know it predated it for reasons. I just know that everybody fucking slept on it. Okay. It does sound like we are going to move into learning about the different suits. Different card suits. Something I've learned recently is that the different card suits for tarot are the card suits that the rest of Europe uses to play games with. So you have like American and apparently uses the French playing card system, which is like hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds. And apparently the rest of Europe, it's like, you know, sticks, cups, swords, and coins. Which really, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, and I thought that it was surprising. So here we've got, oh, give me a coin. There we go. Wands, chalices, swords, pentacles. Teach me. I'm teaching. In short, the anime was supposed to be simultaneously released, but the game was delayed for 3 whole years? Why? So, each suit in tarot, it has a different meaning, and the thing is that 1 through 10 in each suit have the same kind of story, from a beginning to a end, and it's more or less the same-ish story in each suit, but because they have different connotations, different metaphorical attachments, they mean different things. So for wands, which are literally just sticks, wands, that usually has to do with like an earthly passion, to me at least. This is my view of it. The camera still seems laggy to me, but I don't know. I don't think I could fix it either. It's just that. That's just today. What was I saying? Oh, earthly passions. Like, things you love to do. Hobbies. Your friends. Your joy. Right? Your... whatever makes you hyper-focus. That's a wand. Whatever makes you... whatever sparks joy, Marie Kondo style, that's a wand. Okay? Cups are emotions. And that's really easy to remember because you fill it up with tears. You fill up a cup with tears. Cups are emotions. Swords. Swords are a little bit tricky. Swords are intelligence, or like higher learning, or training, but it's also a kind of different story from the rest of the decks, because it is a sad story to me. So wands and swords, and then cups and pentacles. I'd say like from happy to sad, I'd maybe put them like this. They're stories, not the cards themselves. Okay? There's just the stories the cards tell. I'd put them in this kind of happy to sad order. So, we'll pull out a few more examples. We'll start with cups, which means, of course, yeah, perfect. Ace of Cups. We have Ace of Cups here. This is the beginning of the story, and it is full of potential. It's full of tears. It's full of emotions. Let's find another one. Here we go. They've got the Queen of Cups. She is in control of her emotions. She is fully present in her body. She is fully present in her brain, in her heart. She makes decisions clearly and with her heart. We've got the Four of Cups, where, no, that's the Five of Cups. Yeah, let's do the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is when you're basically crying over spilled milk, in a sense. You're focusing on the negative, and you're ignoring the 3, or in this case 2, Full cups behind you. Something bad happened. It's not the end of everything. Seven of Cups. It's about choices, and it's about dreams. And I think this artist does such a good job illustrating that. I love this deck so much. But, like I said, cups, chalices, what else would they be called in other decks? Grails, maybe? Emotions. Family, maybe. Now, like I said, we've got wands. This is my Four of Wands. And they are enjoying a physical picnic. They are enjoying the physical pleasures of life. They are having a good time, enjoying their family, enjoying their friends. We've got Five of Wands, which is about friends scuffing. It's about friends fighting, but in a way that will resolve peacefully in the end, because friends know how to fight with each other, right? So again, this is a physical world. This is heated. This is, you know, a love, right? It's cups are emotions in the sense of the way that they're felt, the way that an emotion can overwhelm you, the way that an emotion can steer a ship, the way that an emotion takes up your body. Whereas wands to me are the way the physical world reacts to our emotions, maybe, right? So that passion, right? The almost like a hedonism of just enjoying yourself, enjoying having a body, being in your body, the things that make you have joy, the things that make you have pleasure, the main things that make you have passion. Queen of Wands. She's inspiring. She's like a muse. And then we have coins. Coins are about money, also called pentacles. So coins, we got the Four of Coins, which is, you know, starting a new business. We've got like a sense of readiness, a sense of pride. Got the Five of Coins, a sense of loss, a sense of destitution, a sense of poverty. Three of Coins, working together on a goal, business partners. Six of Coins, friend craft party, sharing resources, sharing the wealth, right? Money. And last but certainly not least, we've got wands. They're not wands, sorry, swords. Two of Swords, about knowing, about not knowing, and walking that tightrope, doing the thing even though you don't know everything. Nine of Swords, Knowing too much. Anxiety. I mean, what is the definition of anxiety but knowing too much? King of Swords. That's a professor. That's a teacher right there. That's somebody who knows their stuff. Someone you go to for expertise on an academic sense. Seven of Swords. Somebody's hiding something from you. Somebody's not telling you something. Somebody is withholding knowledge. So it's a suit about knowledge. So I hope that makes sense. We've got knowledge, money. There's no other way to say it. That's the only pronunciation of that word is money. Emotions and passion and earthly passion in all sense of the word. I tend to think of it as like hobbies and loves, drives. I hope passion makes sense to everybody here. It's what makes sense in my brain. Okay. And that's it. That's the ancient knowledge passed on to you straight from the rabbit's mouth. You know? Ancient knowledge for free on stream. Next week we can do something else, but I think that's fun. I think is it yeah. I think that's everybody in the chat. I think that we did what we said we would do. We went over the suits. We had our mukbang. We had our bunny wisdom. I hope that you participated with me. And I hope you had a good night. I'm so happy that people came out and sat with me. It makes me so excited to see people here. I'm definitely slowing down on my gaining followers. I was gaining like 10 per stream when I started, and now I'm back down to like 0. But we're working hard on it. We're figuring it out. Tip your servers. Share with friends. Spread the word. If you liked it, tell other people that they'll have fun. Ring that bell. Okay. And last but not least, I am thinking about doing more streams, but we're gonna work that out. We're gonna work that out behind the scenes. I know that every Thursday is going pretty well for me right now. I'm really enjoying it, but I do want to be doing like, I don't know, it'd be fun to do a little game stream. I would not be able to VTube during it. I don't think. The computer is struggling. But maybe more tarot streams would be fun. Oh, someone joined. Do they want free tarot? Otherwise, good night. And I'm so glad that you joined me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.